This news may come off as a surprise to many of you because it is not often that we hear about Pakistan's stock market, let alone Pakistan's stock market performing well. Now, what if I told you that Pakistan's stock market, specifically the KSE 100 index, which is the Karachi Stock Exchange 100 index, has outperformed the BSE Sensex by over 3 times? And that is what we are going to talk about in this video. We're going to understand how and why has this happened. So stay with me till the end of this video and let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you find this video valuable, please share it with your friends and family, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Oftentimes we hear about Pakistan's struggling economy. We hear about Pakistan's high level of inflation, people not having enough food supplies, and even the political instability in the country. But this time it's different. And as I mentioned earlier, KSE 100 index, which is the Karachi Stock Exchange 100 index, which tracks the top 100 companies that are listed on the Karachi Stock Exchange, has grown by over 77% in just the last 1 year. Not only that, but it is already up by over 10% year to date. It has hit an all-time high of 72,744 points at the time of recording this video. And when we compare this with the Bombay Stock Exchange, Sensex has grown by 22% in the last 1 year. KSE 100 index has not just grown in comparison with the Sensex, but it has also grown 3 times in comparison with the S&P 500 index, which tracks the top 500 companies that are listed in the US. And in fact, KSE 100 index has been one of the fastest growing indices in the world in 2023. But why has the KSE 100 index grown by over 75% in just 1 year? Are there some qualitative reasons behind this growth? And why are we witnessing this growth at this point of time when we are hearing news about Pakistan's economy suffering? Let us understand what is going on here. So, in July 2023, IMF bailed out Pakistan with a $3 billion package so that Pakistan does not default on its debt payments. So, IMF recently reviewed the situation in Pakistan and it found that Pakistan was actually recovering. So, of this $3 billion package, IMF has agreed to release $1.1 billion. Now, Pakistan did not receive financial assistance from IMF itself. Saudi Arabia also stepped in and announced a $2 billion package for Pakistan. Not only that, but Pakistan also received financial assistance from China and UAE. So, due to this financial assistance that has been received by Pakistan from the IMF and these countries, this news brought in positive investor sentiments, and as a result, the KSE 100 index took off. But this number, 77%, is still a huge number, and just this news of Pakistan receiving financial assistance from various countries and the IMF does not justify this amount of growth in just 1 year. So this is not the sole reason behind KSE 100 index's growth. But before we dive into understand the other reasons, let us take a look at the numbers. So Pakistan's GDP is currently standing at $340 billion, and its debt, its national debt, is currently at about $233 billion. So that makes up its debt to GDP ratio of about 70%. And not only that, but it is also expected that about 50 to 60% of Pakistani government's revenues are going to go towards its interest payments on its debt. And on top of that, Pakistan's foreign reserves, they account for about $8 billion, which would only cover 2 months of imports for Pakistan. Inflation in the country has come down from 30% to 27%, but it is still very high, and it does not stop there. So Pakistani rupee, which is PKR, has fallen by about 50% compared to the US dollar in the last 5 years. It has lost its value in the last 5 years. So a $3 billion package coupled with assistance from these countries can only take the country so far, unless the Pakistani government steps in to put some reforms in place. Coming to the political climate of the country, Pakistan recently held its elections, and the outcome of those elections was that a coalition government was formed between the Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz and the Pakistan People's Party, and Shehbaz Sharif, who is the younger brother of Nawaz Sharif, became the Prime Minister of Pakistan. Now, Pakistan's political climate up until the elections was unstable because there was a caretaker government that was put in place after the former Prime Minister Imran Khan lost a no confidence motion in the Pakistani parliament. Not only that, he was also sent to jail shortly after that. So Pakistan's political climate was unstable at that point of time. And even now, Imran Khan's political party, which is Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, has called these elections rigged because the candidates from Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, they were not allowed to contest in elections as party members. They could only contest in elections as independent members, and they won about 93 seats as a group. But now that the government has been formed, the new Prime Minister, which is Shehbaz Sharif, has said that he hopes for a politically stable environment in the country. And this hope of political stability in the country has also led to positive sentiments in the stock market. However, regardless of the news of Pakistan's economic recovery and the hope of a politically stable environment, a 77% growth rate is still a lot. But here are some details that will make Pakistan's stock market growth justifiable. Pakistan's stock market capitalization is actually $33 billion. It is a very small market that we're talking about. In comparison, when you look at India's stock market, it is worth $4 trillion. So India's stock market is over 100 times more valuable than Pakistan's stock market. And not only that, but there were about 250,000 market participants in the Pakistani stock market in 2022. Now, obviously, we're in 2024 and that number has certainly grown, but that still, at that point of time, that number was still 0.1% of the total population, given the population of Pakistan, which stands at 240 million. Since the stock market is very small, any news or event that takes place in Pakistan has a multifold effect on Pakistan's stock market. So even if a small event that takes place, whether it is positive or negative, it will have exponential impact on Pakistan's stock exchange. And this is similar to the crypto market, right? Crypto market is so new, it is so volatile that even a small change in the crypto world leads to exponential changes in cryptocurrencies. And this is exactly why many cryptocurrencies, they go up 10x, 50x, even 100x in value. Now, I'm not comparing the crypto market with the Pakistan's stock market, but this is just to give you an example as to how volatile the smaller markets are. So while analysts, they expect the KSE 100 index to hit 85,000 points, Pakistan still has a long way to recover as an economy, and that depends on political stability in the country. So what do you think? Do you think that Pakistan's stock market will keep hitting all-time highs, or will there be a downtrend given the political climate of the country and the current economic situation? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. If you found this video valuable, please share this video with your friends and family, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching this video and have a great day.